Hello. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on the dot. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Tonight is another art stream. We're gonna add more of the magenta clover flowers into the bucket scene, and then we're gonna play some Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. We are in Castle Grunwald, and I'm excited about that. Although I hear it is a difficult part of the game. Hopefully we can figure some stuff out and not get too stuck. But yeah, there's a dev update I suppose I can do. I'm working on the assets for Chapter 5. I got a pretty good amount of it done this past week because I did vow last week that I was going to get some of that done, and I would say that I'm probably 75% finished with the assets for the first section of Chapter 5, first of 3 sections. So that feels good. Um, and and actually it's funny because I keep forgetting that assets take me a lot less time than the other stuff. But it's really encouraging to get to work on the stuff that I find easier than the actual programming and debugging and all the rest of it. Mm, what else? I have a fun announcement. Something got announced last week, so I'll be showing some of that, and I've got some links for that. And after that, we're gonna just be working away. I think we're pretty close to finishing the bucket. Um, Although there is some stuff in the rest of that scene that I do want to get done, but I don't think it's going to be as challenging because it's not going to be in the foreground too much. Mm. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty quiet night, I think. That person 122, hello, good evening. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty quiet evening. I'm not sure what time I'll be finishing tonight. Hopefully around the usual time. What I tend to do is I tend to kind of work until about 10:30, and then we play maybe 30, 45 minutes, an hour of Last Crusade. But we'll see how that goes. Um, Fleeter, happy Tuesday, happy Crimson Tuesday. Welcome to chat. It seems to be a pretty quiet day so far, which is not a bad thing. I kind of feel like a pretty quiet day myself. Hopefully just get some work done, and yeah, um, maybe finish up at around 11:30 as usual. David Alexander 82, hello, good to see you. Cosmo Void 3, good to see you as well. Yeah, I know. When I start on time, people don't expect it. Maybe. Goldman Sama, good to see you as well. Happy Crimson Tuesday. So I've kind of been filling time before I get down to it. Oh my gosh. Deluxe Tux, good to see you. You're pretty tired today. You worked through 10 hours and then took a 3-hour walk. Yeah, I've been pretty tired too. Speaking of being tired, I've been working on stuff and trying to get stuff done and deadlines and the rest of it, and then also really pushing. Oh, Ambersine, thank you for the resub. My gosh, wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, and I do like long walks myself, but yeah, I've been having deadlines and stuff, and trying to really push to get to work on Crimson Diamond stuff in addition to the other stuff that I'm working on. And I don't know if I pushed too hard or what, but I'm kind of tired today too. But we'll see. We'll see. Usually when I'm streaming, and I find it kind of energizing. So we'll see how far we get. But yes, dev update is chapter 5 coming along. Hopefully, wow, today's only Tuesday. Today is only Tuesday, but today is also already May, which is discomforting. Jim plays games. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Good to see you. Yeah, it's May. And on one hand, May is great because the weather, though it was kind of miserable today outside, it should be getting nicer in Toronto. But at the same time, it's May, and the year is basically half over. Yeah, that person went to dealing with university and deadlines. Yes, time flies too fast. Yep, Jim plays games. Time marches on without my consent. It's every Crimson Gazette. I can't believe another month has gone by. But it should be getting nicer outside. It's just been cold and miserable and wet and rainy here, but it should be getting nicer, so that's the one good thing. But I just don't understand how fast time flies nowadays. But um, but yeah, it's going okay. Let's see. I guess what I can do is I can share the thing that got announced, and then I can run the trailer, introduce myself, all that fun stuff. But yeah, the first thing we're gonna do is this thing, which is Tab 2 GG. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator is going to have a Switch release. There's a premium physical edition by Serenity Forge that is on pre-order right now. So there's two things. They're separate things to order. Yeah, there is. So the top left is the special physical edition where you get the actual game, physical game. You get a soundtrack download card. You get a holographic Chad Shakespeare sticker. You get this awesome poster, this periodic table of organs poster that they put together. So that's all together in the physical release that they're having. It should be coming out fall of this year, so that's really exciting. And yeah, all the Chad Shakespeare holographic dog sticker is my artwork, and the organ periodic table of elements is also my artwork. I did not design that poster. I just did the little organ illustrations, but it's really cool to see something that I did illustrations for, like show up in some poster, which is kind of wonderful. Thank you, Ronald Dragster. Good to see you. Jim plays games. It's worth it for the periodic table of organs alone. I love the periodic table of organs. Blowholtz, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. So there's that physical release that's on pre-order right now, and the other one, the bottom right, is the soundtrack, and it is a gorgeous edition of the soundtrack. It is a double LP. There is a green and a pink LP of this, and it's the soundtrack. And RJ did it, and RJ is this amazing musician, and I have to say that I find it really cool that a soundtrack that is so incredibly digital is going to be on an analog format, and I kind of really love the liner art that's on that as well. So those two things are separate. Although when you do buy the premium physical edition, the top left piece, you do get the soundtrack download card, but you don't get the vinyls. And the vinyls are kind of amazing. Yes. So that's that, and I do have links for that too. So let me do that. Yes, so those are the links. Hopefully those work. Yeah, and so there's 3 links there. There's the link to the premium physical edition pre-order on Serenity Forge. There is the double LP album on Serenity Forge, and the last link is just Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, available on Steam. It launched in December, and so we're all kind of excited about that. And there's also some other tie-in stuff that's going on, and that got announced on Twitter, but I can't specifically remember which ones were announced, so I'm not going to say them here. Well, you know what? Let me look. Let me look really quickly. Usually for me, I just don't remember what I'm allowed to say or not say, so I just don't say anything. But I'm going to check Zalavir's Twitter and see what he's announced. And that's a pretty good rule of thumb, what I can say. Yes, yeah, Jim plays games. Yeah, I assume there'll be a digital release on the Nintendo Switch store as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, yes. So Zalavir has tweeted that, yeah, so, oh yeah, so it's now on Switch, Jim plays games. So if you do have a Switch, it says, Zalavir said, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator is now on Nintendo Switch. There are new quests. There's a physical release pre-order, crossover content featuring Inscription, Among Us, and Bugsnax. So that's all, I think, currently available. And then, of course, the vinyl LP. And did I do artwork for the Inscription, Bugsnax, Among Us crossover stuff? I may have. I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but I may have done a little bit of art for those crossovers. And yeah, and there are new storylines and everything that have been added to the game since its launch, which is I don't even think it's a DLC. It's an update. Chris like PT, the first link has SWATs in the end. Does it really? Oh my god. Oh no. Does that not work? I didn't test these. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they're broken. Hold on, let me fix that. I'll fix that right now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. This is what happens when you don't test. Uh, one, one moment, please. I will fix that. Logs. Let me get onto my Nightbot custom. Yeah, that art may be very cool, Tab2GG. The possible inscription slash Bugsnax slash Among Us art that I may have done for that would be cool. Okay, I'm gonna fix this link. I will fix the link. Swats. Okay. I thought I made them in a different... It's annoying because what I do is come on. They just take away the spaces that I put in. Is that gonna work? Okay, yes. Yeah, that worked. Good. I did not do the art for the vinyl, but the art for the vinyl is amazing. Hold on, let me, give me one moment. I gotta edit my timer, my timed one too. Oh. No, that's not right. I did prep. I did prep before today. I mean before stream. I guess I just didn't prep well enough. Okay. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so everything, all the links should be fixed now. Okay, great. So that's that. Hopefully I'll be getting my very own copy of this when it comes out in fall 2022, which is distressingly not long from now. So that's something, you know, time passing. We can try to make time passing a good thing by ordering stuff. Although hopefully I'll be getting a copy to show you guys. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I still don't have the Playdate Mirror program working yet. I don't know if the guy who works on that program is back around to ask. So unfortunately we can't show the Playdate games because the software that will broadcast it to my desktop just isn't working. So that's okay. But I guess I can also use this opportunity to introduce myself if you're new to stream. Welcome to Crimson Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes it's art, where I'm going to work on upgrading some introductory sequence art, and then I play a little bit of a game. I've been playing adventure games. This is my third adventure game I'm playing right now, which is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade EGA. I finished playing the last half of Darkness, which was also another EGA adventure game, and my first Let's Play was Personal Nightmare, which is another EGA adventure game, and they're all up on my YouTube channel. I put them in their own little playlist if people want to see what those games are like. But I'm having a lot of fun. Oh no, that's not the right link. Is there a different link? No, never mind. I don't know what my own links are. But yes, do indeed. Yeah, you can wishlist the Crimson Diamond on Steam. That's super helpful if you do that. And of course, Francisco Gonzalez's Lamplight City. I don't think it's on sale right now, but that's a really old link. Because he was a guest on the stream like a long time ago, and I did that, and now... But buy it anyway. Buy it for full price, which is even more helpful to the devs. Yeah, so... I am Julie Minamata. I'm making the Crimson Diamond. It is a text parser adventure game with EGA graphics and Roland MT32 soundtrack by Dan Polakar. And Dan, sometimes we stream with Dan as well on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's either music or art. And Dan will come on and he will basically compose a track from beginning to end live right before our very eyes and taking feedback for all that, which it's super educational for me, and it's really cool to see it all come together. So that's what we do sometimes. Sometimes we do art, and that's what we do. But when I'm not on stream, I'm working on the game. I'm on chapter 5 of 7 currently, and it's going pretty well. Although I do tend to fill my time with other contracts and stuff because I get to do lots of fun stuff, and it's really hard to say no to things because it's too cool to say no to. I don't know when this opportunity will come around again. So that's what happens. That's my dev process. But I've really been... My goal is to launch the Crimson Diamond late this year. I don't know how realistic that is, but I'm gonna try. We'll see. I'll run the trailer now, and then we will dive right into the art on Photoshop. So let's do that. Okay. The trailer.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist, assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Hey, this time I did not forget to unmute myself after the trailer. So that's the trailer, and the demo is chapter 1 of the game. So if you play through that, you'll get a pretty decent idea of what the gameplay is like. Although as the chapters go on, you get to do more and more things. You get to visit the outside of the lodge, which you do see in the trailer, but in the demo you only get to like be inside the lodge at nighttime. And there's day and night cycles in the game as well, which I just wanted to play with the color palettes for the most part. But yeah, let's move into. Let's get the music back on, and let's move into Photoshop. All right. Control Alt. Control Alt should be the Photoshop. So let me know if you don't see Photoshop. Okie dokie. Oh, whoops. Judith Butler's lover, hello, good to see you. I'm so sorry, we just finished the trailer. You just missed it. Hey, Mousemas, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, we're back here. We're back on Bucket. And yeah, the flowers we're adding to this scene are clover, and one of the reasons it's clover is because it's a magenta flower that is in kind of native to Northern Ontario. And I also like the idea of the bucket kind of being in a surrounding with clover, because clover is, you can 4-leaf clovers are a sign of good luck and the rest of it. Yes, pick up the bucket. Yeah, this bucket is not in the game. Oh. Okay, so we're just going to, I think, add more of these little clovers into the scene, and then hopefully like add some other, maybe some dithering into the background as the grass goes back to give it a bit more depth. Oh, that person went to 2. You have not made it on the past few streams because of studying. Have missed some of the progress. Oh, thank you. You say this looks great. Love the flowers. Yes, crash last time to add the bucket. It's a secret Easter egg. Yeah, text parser entry, admire bucket. Oh, those flowers. Oh, thank you, Judith Butler's lover. And I don't use this adjective lightly. Are fabulous. Yeah, it does nothing. But when you look at it, Nancy's impressed by its fine workmanship. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm glad. I think I really do like the addition of the flowers. But yeah, they don't really mesh well with the scene right now, because they're just not they're not evenly distributed in the scene, and that's what we're going to work on today. So let's do some of that, and hopefully I'll get into a floral groove with this. So let's see here. Put one of these guys in here, and it's good to have a visual reference, even if you're working with very limited palette. It's actually probably, well, I don't know if it's more important, but it is very important to do this even when there's limited detail, because you don't have as much leeway to get things right. Yes, the magic of the bucket makes them grow. And yes, achievements. I need to pick Francisco's brain and other AGS devs who have released on Steam their brains about those Steam achievements, because they do have there's some mods for Adventure Game Studio that allow Steam integration, and I do, and that's just like, to me that's just going to be something that is going to come way later. I need to make the game first. Don't pick their brains, that is from another game. Yes, I am looking forward to being finished. I'm looking forward to being finished. I don't see it happening anytime soon. But it will get done. It will get done. Let's see if I can put this. I'm still not sold on the shape of these yet. But I'm hoping that as I go through this, I will get better at making these flowers, and then I will go back and adjust them as I need to. And we are still using the art tag because I don't know, because I don't know if this is really retro. I used to do most of my streaming with the retro tag, but I'm really not sure what is the best course of action for me to take with it. And clover is interesting because although the magenta example I have in that picture on the left has the clover leaves up near the flower, the white clovers don't have them near. And I think I'm more familiar with when the actual leaves are kind of further down, so I actually think I want to do that with mine too, because that's kind of how I remember clover growing. And maybe the magenta ones don't grow like that, but my own clover memories kind of feel that way, so I'm gonna do that. And it's also kind of easier to differentiate shapes when they're further down. Yeah, I do like that better as a solution. Yeah, and just a Jeffy, good to see you. Yeah, they're also very recognizable flowers, which help in this case too. And yeah, anyone who lives in Ontario is going to recognize this type of a flower. They're just they're the ones that kind of spring up when we don't do pesticide. This and dandelions. And I do think that they stopped doing as much pesticide use in the city of Toronto, and I think everyone thought that it would just result in just an overflow of dandelions. But I think that actually a lot of like other flowers have come up more. Yes, Blahotzen, I used to do the same thing, sucking nectar out of these clover flowers when I was a kid as well. Like, you kind of pluck each of the little segments out, and yeah, you suck the bottom of it, and they're nice and sweet. Yeah. So yeah, we did the same. At least I did, and my friends did the same. It's kind of one of those things where you just don't know where that comes from, but everyone seems to know about that. I should probably make at least one of these with a 4-leaf clover, and I do like them at the bottom there better. And there's the grass is shooting through there as well. Oh, you learned it on TV, Blaholson. Oh, cool. I don't know if I saw that on TV. Oh wow, the Lux Tux says, looks like clovers all over the eastern part of the US, from Maine all the way as far south as northern Florida and Texas. It seems to be a very successful plant. It's pretty. It's very pretty too, so I'm happy to have them. And even dandelion, this whole idea of stuff being weeds. Dandelion's actually, a lot of it is very useful and edible. I think just about every part of the dandelion is edible. So yeah, I kind of want to fix these ones here. So yeah, that useful control right click will show you what what layer is being used by whatever the thing you're right clicking is. But yeah, I think I'm gonna change these because I don't like seeing the leaves this close. Yes, you and Blaholton did that and they were covered in pesticides. Do you need a liver transplant? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder actually, come to think of it. Because I think I was doing it when I was a kid and they didn't do the less, the fewer pesticides initiative yet. So it's entirely possible that I've had more than my fair share of pesticide ingestion. Oh, so Sweden is nicer about the pesticide usage? That's good to know, Blaholson. Oh, wow. Jim plays games. You made dandelion jelly with your girlfriend a few weeks ago. It tastes a bit like honey. Oh well, there's. Oh well, Deluxe Tech used to get artsy fartsy dandelion soda from your local grocery. Yeah, exactly. Just a Jeffy. Lawns are silly. Absolutely. Um, yeah. There's so dandelion root is another one. There's a coffee substitute I sometimes like to drink when I want something that tastes like kind of tastes like coffee, and but it doesn't have the caffeine, and also tastes good with milk. There's a few different brands of it that you can find, and one of the ingredients is chicory, and another ingredient is roasted dandelion root, and I'm quite fond of that. Deluxe Talks, I'm really starting to hate lawns. No one in my neighborhood ever goes outside except to mow their yard 3 times a week with those annoyingly loud motors. Yeah, yeah. Lawns are thankfully something it looks like people are moving away from because they tend to use a lot of water and a lot of pesticides, and they don't do much overall. So yeah, I kind of do like that as something that is happening nowadays. Yeah, my mom is kind of reduced how much lawn she has. There used to be a full lawn, but she's put down kind of like slate stones on top of it, and then now she has kind of more interesting mosses and things growing that she doesn't have to mow. She never has to use a lawnmower out there anymore. So I think it's really a lot better. I do think like lawns are definitely on the way out. Judith Butler's lover says, "I love that Lauren Bacall coffee commercial. My favorite time of day is night." I agree with her. Yes, yeah, exactly. Bella Holton, lawns with gardens full of native plants, even like rock gardens, or I've seen some other solutions for it that I do like. Yeah, be part of the local ecosystem. Just as Jeffy says, didn't green lawns become en vogue because of French royalty or something? I forget the origin, but thought it had something to do with French castles. It could be that there are maybe some places where it just like that kind of thing happens more. I don't know. It could very well be some kind of French castle thing. I would not be surprised. But oh, Jim plays games. Good. Sleeping better by not staying up too late. Good for you. That is definitely one of my vices. Staying up late is seriously. So I'm very happy to hear that you are turning in at a more reasonable hour for yourself. Yes, happy Crimson Tuesday. Have a great night. Glory to the bucket. Grindeslav, happy Crimson Tuesday. I accidentally put up some old links where I said that Lamplight City is 33% off, even though I know it's not right now. Or I'm assuming it's not. Good to see you. Of course, Grindeslav is Francisco Gonzalez, who is currently working on Rosewater. And that's going well. And he streams Wild West Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. Grindeslav, are you streaming this week? And if so, what are you streaming? And also, I was mentioning that I keep telling you, and you've actually, you keep telling me the name of that module for Steam achievements, and I just keep forgetting because I'm like, I'll pay attention when I actually need to know that stuff because I don't need to know it yet. MD Wall Street, welcome to chat, welcome to stream. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good evening, very much looking forward to my game. Thank you. I'm looking forward to finishing my game. Okay, drawing more inventory items tomorrow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And yeah, Nightbot just threw up that link to the Serenity Forge pre-order for the Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator physical edition. Although there is also it's the version that's for the Nintendo Switch. I think is available right now because we just checked that. And there are new story missions. There are some tie-ins to Inscription, Bug Snacks, and Among Us. I may or may not have done a little bit of art for those things. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. So, it's a possibility that I've done like an Inscription related art or a Bug Snacks related art or an Among Us related art. So that's something that may or may not have happened. Oh no, is Nightbot not working? Oh no threw no, I didn't mean it threw up like it. I didn't mean it upchucked. I just meant that it posted up the links and stuff. It's Nightbot's fine. Everything that Nightbot does wrong is my fault. And yeah, Deluxe Tux, you said we need a Microsoft Connect module for the Switch. Oh, I see what you're saying because yeah, the game does work. If you get the there is Connect support for Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, and there was actually a streamer who did play with the Connect. I don't know how it works. I don't even know. I don't know how that works, and I don't know how to make that work if you do have a Connect, but people have verified that it does work. I don't know how anything works. Yeah, Nightbot has food poisoning. What does Nightbot eat? Yeah, I like the little leaves better, but I'm gonna need to do the little leaves also in the sunlight. So this one's gonna be a good opportunity for that. Eating with, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, you were chasing an elegantly dressed rabbit who had a pocket watch. Actually, that's convex. If we're gonna make this color. Actually, we're gonna make do something fancy. Robot, yeah, I bet robots have sensitive stomachs. And in fact, it's kind of interesting because the clover does have like a weird kind of like weird markings on it, but I don't think I'm gonna do those. I'm just gonna make the veins on the leaves, even though those markings are pretty distinctive to clover. In fact, let me try it. I'll try it. I can't resist. So they kind of are just kind of like a regular thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, any programmer knows that computers have difficulty digesting unless their diet is very specific. Now, it does look more clovery, but I don't know how to deal with this lighting if I do them this way. Oh. It's not bad. So I'm just gonna redo all these. That doesn't make any sense. To do the veining colors like this. But I'm gonna try. There's something about it that I do like, because those types of markings on clover do really scream clover. I might actually dither those back too. What are we feeding computers? Cheeto dust. Yeah, you know what? Even though this doesn't make sense, I do like the markings on the leaves better when I do them this way. So we are going to do them that way. It kind of reads as clover. So we're just, yeah, I'm going to go over some of this stuff again because I don't like the way I did it the first time. Layer 59. Okay. I don't know if Crash Laws if you're still here, but you mentioned that Castle Brunwald is kind of a toughie, and I'm just wondering if there's any. Is this? It's one of those things where I never played it, so I feel like no one played it. But are there a lot of people in chat that have played at least some of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? And I actually don't know why I never played it, because it's like one of my favorite action movies. Oh, so Eden Waith has played it. Cross Lash has played Castle Grunwald, Castle Grundislav. Because the catacombs didn't end up being too bad, and now I feel like everyone's saying how hard this game is, and I'm thinking, well, the catacomb wasn't that bad, but now I feel like I've been lulled into a false sense of security. Ambersine, you've played it. Pepsi Otaku, good to see you. Only played Fate of Atlantis. Okay, Gusek PT also. Okay, so there's a few people who played it. Yeah, up until I started playing it, I had only played a bit of Fate of Atlantis. Although I've never finished Fate of Atlantis either. I didn't own it. My neighbor friend owned it. So. Grundislav, yes, Grundislav Castle. You're a castle. Okay, so Chryslash says, I did get stuck where you're entering as a kid, but seasoned adventuring and generous use of the save and load will see you through. Okay. Okay, yeah, so Eden Waith, you finished it as well. Okay. And most reviewers came in on GOG and Steam with fair reviews, weren't wearing rose-colored glasses. Okay. Alright. I feel okay about it. And I don't mind that if it's going to be difficult, because I'll just use a walkthrough when I need to. I'm not going to be stuck on that game forever. I have options. Chocolate Toast, good to see you. Oh my gosh, long time no see. And Chocolate Toast says, in the thumbnail, I thought that's just a photo of a bucket. Spoilers, it was not a photo. Yeah, we're overdoing it. That's what this should be called. This should be overdoing it with Julia, because that's what this is. Goose like PT says Atlantis was great because it was a new adventure game. Felt like indie could have actually had that adventure. Oh, Grindeslav, you may stream it in the future. Grindeslav, have you streamed any games? Because I'm not sure if I've even seen you do that. Yes, and also Crosslash, you're right. Atlantis, it feels more complete. It is not tied to a movie or established narrative. Yes. Oh, Lucas, happy Crimson Tuesday. MD Wall Street also weighs in Fate of Atlantis is awesome. I hear that one's also very, very difficult. Yeah, sounds like a compliment, not a photo. Yeah. As someone who's an illustrator and been one for quite some time, hearing not a photo, I'm totally pleased with that as a compliment. Oh, cool, Brenislav. What have you streamed? What kind of games? Just Jeffy says overdoing with Julia sounds like a great idea for a stream. We're there. We're doing that. We're living overdoing things right now. Um, and let me tell you, it's very, 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 very relaxing to do this. Cause yeah, I've been doing deadlines for other people. And first of all, deadlines are great because that means that it has to get done, and so it does get done. But also, it can be stressful, of course, especially with art because sometimes you never know when things if things will turn out when things will turn out. Well, the thing is after a certain amount of experience, you realize that things can always be made to turn out. It's just a matter of how long it will take to get there, and that's the scary part. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm tired. Is that yeah I've been just really trying to make deadlines and also like I very 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 much needed to get back into some Crimson Diamond work because there had been like a good week where I didn't work on it and I felt horrible about that, so I had to make sure that I got back into it. And I think I'm paying the price a little bit now because I'm a little bit more tired than I usually am. So we'll see how far we get tonight with this. Oh wow. Okay. Grindeslav most recently streamed Prisoner of Ice and Frankenstein Through the Eyes of the Monster. I didn't know that. What day do you do those streams, Grindeslav? Is there a special day? Yeah, Shock the Toe says, have you played the Crimson Diamond? Yes, that's the game with the bucket. It's a very nice bucket. Crosslash, have issues with Atlantis. Mostly late game. Genuine solid adventure game, solid work. Grindeslav wants to do a series of streaming games that influenced Rosewater. That's a great idea. Aw, that's great, Lucas. Your daughter did a semi-pro commission sheet and stuff. That's amazing. Good for her. Yeah, deadlines. There's a lot of good to be said about deadlines. Because usually, if I'm really tired and I'm thinking deadline, it can be stressful. But at the same time, I know, oh, this time, next week or this time tomorrow, I will be done and I can sleep, and that's a really nice feeling. But yeah, with deadlines with art, it's tricky because you're like, well, this is how much time I have, and hopefully it'll like be acceptable by then. Oh, Grinda said, when I say recently, having recently streamed games, playing games was Halloween 2020. I see. Flukas, thank you for reminding me. So Flukas says, I'm having a hard enough time keeping up with making birthday cards for my family, school, and work and graduation. So busy right now. 1 week to go. Oh my gosh. Hold on, Flukas. You got this. Yeah. So Mother's Day in North America, or at least in Canada and the States, is this Sunday, so I'm going to be making a Mother's Day card. I should stream that or something. Because I do need that needs to get done, but I haven't started yet. I have some ideas though. Recently, Halloween 2020. So you mean like yeah, 2.5 years ago? Oh, Shock the Toast, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine had a game-breaking glitch for me, so I never finished it. During this tutorial, Indy looks at a peg you're supposed to attach a whip to in order to swing across. He then declares that looks whippable. Game score 10 out of 10, best dialogue. Belkun, good to see you. Welcome back. Whip it good, indeed. That looks whippable. Yeah, okay. They definitely look more like clover when I just add this weird ridge to them. I accept that. And this is what we can do when we don't have a deadline. We can just go back and fix everything and never finish anything. Actually, yeah, I was gonna move those down. Never mind. Speaking of deadlines, game jams are something I've kind of always wanted to do, but there's just I don't work that way. I don't know if I'd ever want to make anything that wasn't an adventure game, and to make an adventure game really quickly, it just would be I don't know, it would kind of make me feel awful because I want to make something it would just be like inventory puzzles and walking around or something and I would want more time to make it something that was interesting and I don't know if there's enough time to make an adventure game really although I've never played an adventure game from a game jam I would just be like I want to do this up and I can't I'd be very frustrated. Ah, Flukus never promised Mother's Day cards. Thank you, Flukus. I appreciate it. Yeah, good luck to me. Milcoon says Tomb Raider fans claimed the 3D indie games ripped off Tomb Raider. Indie fans claimed Tomb Raider games ripped off the indie movies. Yeah, well, game jam is usually it's usually something where the game has to be done in a short period of time. Sometimes it's a weekend. Sometimes it's like 10 or 12 days or something. The really intense ones are yeah like 24, 48 hours or something like that. Yeah, Blowton would do a game jam if someone else was coding and told me what to draw. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen invitations for them and I've always been tempted, but yeah, I don't know if I'd be well suited toward that because look at how much fun we're having right now. Um, we this is not game jam friendly. This is not a game jam friendly approach to anything. You can't just sit around and quietly, peacefully overdo something to this degree. And I don't know. With adventure games, I almost feel like kind of a lot of their appeal is the what they look like. Yeah, I could do this bucket in 2 minutes. The placeholder bucket, yeah, yeah. It just it would you'd have to write a story and then code it and do I don't know. It completely boggles my mind. I know people do make game jam adventure games, but yeah, it's probably not my thing. I gotta say, this is really a nice calming thing for me to do right now. Yeah, Bill Kun. Yeah, yeah. What I like about Fate of Atlantis. Yeah, so you've got this a really great female character, Sophie or Sophia, which is wonderful. And then also there are different ways to approach the puzzles, which is also kind of nice. Polas, good to see you. It says I feel like to do a game jam adventure game, you'd have to choose a short subject matter for the game and style is to the extreme, so it's simple, super simple and clean. Yeah. I see. I think I'd be frustrated, but it's something I do eventually want to try. It isn't on my bucket list of stuff to do because I want to see for myself, and maybe I would actually end up liking that the deadline and the quick turnaround. Yeah, the placeholder bucket was a bucket. This is a bucket god amongst bucket gods. They make a game about getting buckets of increasing quality. Okay, so Massimo says, okay, yeah, Davor made an adventure game recently, 2 weeks, Perilous Wild. Yes, exactly. Ludum Dare game, 72 hours. I saw one on Twitter that was like 10 days or 12 days or something. Lucas, I find some positive irony, if there's such a thing, of having the flowers getting put in on the bucket, and also flowers coming out of the grass and green because it's May. Oh, May. Actually, I want to add a little bit of this here. Bucket list. Guzak BT, Super VGA games will use this EGA bucket as a reference. Oh my goodness. Ah, Bill Quinn says, I suspect they named her Sophia after the word philosophy, which comes from Greek. Sophia meaning wisdom, philosophy, yes, meaning the level of wisdom. No, she's really cool, and even the cover art, amazing. Every aspect of it, super cool. So, yeah, I'm liking the this version. Actually, I should save this as Fish Bucket B. I do that sometimes. Oh, that's true, Palas. Palas, I suppose you don't have to do an official Game Jam game either. If you want to try to make a short form game in a month instead of 10 days, that's fine too. Yes. Challenge yourself with your own criteria. Yeah, I do want to try it. I do want to make I want to try making like small little games here and there with like a different look. For sure. Something I want to do. Every time you find a new bucket, you need to play the Tower of Hanoi with buckets to stack them back in order from largest to smallest so you can carry them all. Yeah, yeah, there's no inventory item bucket in my game. Maybe I should do that. That's true, Maximus. Organized jams provide an opportunity getting a lot of feedback. That's also super important too. Good point. Lucas says, I always thought the word philosophy came from ancient Greece when some guy named Phil carved Phil loves Sophie into a tree. Yes, exactly. Anyway, yeah, Phil Forte of Icefall Games made the Snail Track games to mix things up while working on Cascadia Quest. Yeah, that type of thing for sure. The bucket game, the bucket is the inventory and the main character. Yeah, that's another Gusak PT. So yeah, Ludum Dare does has a theme, and several devs doing games based on that theme. And yes, Deluxe Text. Yeah, Phil Forte was involved in Superliminal back in the pre-COVID times. I remember him showing at the Superliminal booth at PAX West. Yes, yeah, I haven't heard of Superliminal, but how about Snail Track? The goal is to become the bucket. Yeah, probably, I don't know. Maybe there'll be a reason for Nancy to have a bucket in the game after all. You know? Why not? And yeah, I've never actually played Superliminal, but yeah, I remember meeting Phil at the booth there. I don't know if I actually met him at the booth there. I remember asking for him at the booth, and they said he wasn't there. But I don't know if I actually ended up seeing him there or at some other time at that event. Yeah, Phil's really cool. Like, he's so technical, which I love. I wish I had that kind of technical knowledge. Oh, pie pan. Nancy can pan for gold with the pie pan. And I'm not sure what the latest Cascadia Quest potential release is. I'm not sure. I don't know if Phil's just really busy with other stuff at the moment. Become one with a bucket. Make the universe one with a bucket. In the end, only the bucket remains. Yeah, I am glad I changed the way that the clovers display. So let's get rid of these other ones over here. Just add a few. It's going to really help in the believability of them to add more other places. So let's do that. Let's get rid of these ones. Great. Oh, Billikun says, yesterday I got an adapter in the mail that allows me to connect the IBM PC Junior monitor I got to an ordinary DB9 CGA EGA card, so I could finally determine the PC Junior monitor works. I learned monochrome, and I learned monochrome. My absent Apex One computer can actually output color all along, and be the bucket. It's amazing that you can still get parts like that. Yeah, without and it's not at the mall, it's not at the Radio Shack. I guess the internet's been really good for being able to find stuff like that. I do want a lot, not a lot more, but I do want, let's see here. Radio Shack disguised as an eBay. That's fantastic. It's fantastic. Grunislav asked, did you read the interview with Ron Gilbert that came out today? I have not. I have not, Grunislav. I did see that on Twitter. I haven't had a chance. I think he was addressing people's outrage over the fact of the art style for Return to Monkey Island. Was that so? If you want to, like, is there, am I right with that, guess, I think? Yeah, can you throw up a link? An interview on IGN. Yeah, was he talking about, like, this sort of outrage or whatever about the style or whatnot? I do want to read it eventually. But, oh, wow. Grindeslov says he talks about how he started talking seriously about Return to Monkey Island at PAX 2019. I remember reading something where he vaguely mentions that, but I guess this interview goes into it more. Where he was talking to someone else who worked on the other Monkey Island games, and they were like, oh, we should do that or something. I think I saw, he did mention that aspect in a previous little interview that I read. Exactly, Deluxe. Like, who has time to be outraged at Monkey Island? Just play it and enjoy it. Relax. Eating Way says, and all this time I thought Return to Monkey Island would be a text adventure. Imagine my disappointment that there would be graphics. Of course, you know, I would love Return to Monkey Island to be EGA, but I don't think that's something anyone really considered. So, you know. Oh, Grinislav says, which got me wondering if that had anything to do with him pulling out of the adventure panel. Grinislav says, which of you recall which is why I was on that panel? That's an interesting. I wonder. You could always ask him if you know, he's probably going to be a lot more around. I wonder if that's why he pulled out of that adventure panel. Because he was, like, in talks or whatever. yeah, either way, yeah, Grindeslav had to be on the panel and be grumpy. Grumpy Slav. Yeah, he didn't want to do that panel so badly he made a new Monkey Island game instead. I wonder if he had to have, like, a meeting or something, and it was at that time. Oh, he showed up to that party, no one knew he was there. I didn't know that either. Oh my gosh. The things I miss. I just miss out on everything. You don't say. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Monkey Island, of course I wanted pixel art. Of course, I would have loved to see them do it like they did Thimbleweed Park. But, like Ron did Thimbleweed Park with pixel art. So there's always that. Um, I would love that, I would love them to do like painted backgrounds that they did in Monkey Island 2 and scan them in. I love the way Curse of Monkey Island looks. Curse of Monkey Island is gorgeous. I don't know if I'd even consider that pixel art really. But pixel art's like a weird amorphous definition that I'm not too hung up on defining anyway. But I don't consider Curse of Monkey Island pixel art, but I love the look of that. So I love the look of the EGA Monkey Island. I love the look of VGA Monkey Island. I love the look of Curse of Monkey Island, whatever that's called. I like them more than the Return to Monkey Island stuff, but that's certainly not going to stop me from enjoying Return to Monkey Island, and I certainly see no reason to complain about it. It'd be cool to see how the game looks with some downsampling. Oh wow, Grindles says, oh wow, okay, so interesting. So Trolls heard about it, he showed up, walked around, and then left. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Curse was cell animation. But I mean, even in the backgrounds, like would the backgrounds be considered pixel art? I don't know. Yeah, just a Jeffy, I just want it to be funny. I'm sure it's gonna be lovely. Grindaslav says Curse has dithering has and sprites with jaggies. I consider it pixel art. I mean, the sprites definitely are pixel artish. But like the backgrounds, I don't know. I mean, technically, I guess anything that's displayed on a monitor is pixel art. So yeah, there's no real reason to get all tangled up in definitions of stuff. And yeah, it's just that all those types of conversations don't really interest me. But what is and what isn't. Okay, dithering because of downsampling to 256 colors. Okay. Blaholtzen says, I think if you do any touch up after downsampling, it's pixel art. Okay. Guzek PT says, I miss Guybrush. I'm curious with the story and don't mind if it's EG, VGA, or any other graphics. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna still play it and enjoy it. It's probably gonna be a very good game. So yeah. I don't know. I actually haven't seen any or heard of any outrage, but I probably don't, follow the right Twitter channels, or I probably follow the right Twitter channels and that I'm not hearing anybody complain. So I'm not complaining that I'm not hearing the complaining. I just haven't seen any actual complaining, but apparently there is complaining. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Yeah, you say that if you touch up after downsampling is pixel art, that's just you. I'm also fine with there being a gray area. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't really concern myself too much with those types of things. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. You just do whatever you want to do, and just so it's okay. It's all okay. Yoda says going to hate haters are. Yeah, I guess yeah, it's the same thing where people say, "Oh, Twitter's a really like stressful place and everything," and I'm like, I actually don't mind. My Twitter's not. I guess because I really curate what I see and what I don't see. Yeah, Lucas says relying on Twitter for input feels like only listening to people complain. To be fair, though, it seems like a lot of people only give input to complain, and so I know that for the most part things can really be slanted toward people with people's criticism. Because yeah, honestly, and in terms, and that's in reading on anything, doing research on anything. If people had a bad experience, they're gonna want to talk about it. And if you have a good experience, it's either nothing to really talk about, or if it was exceptional, you might want to talk about it. But I don't know. I feel like online, when people have any criticism or do any kind of reviews, they're more interested in talking about what they found fell short. Dave, good to see you. Dave Voice says, yeah, my Twitter is like 90% art and 10% buddy, so I don't get Twitter rage, but stepping outside that bubble is never good. Crowns and Pawns, Deluxe Tech says, releases in a few days. I had no time for games this past month, but it's made by a good team and I'm picking it up. Yeah, I met the team for Crowns and Pawns at Adventure X in 2019, and they were really cool. I feel like everything that showed at Adventure X 2019 when I was there has now launched. Except for me. I actually want to look that up because I actually am afraid that might be true. HC Willett, now that's a bucket. Yeah, right now I'm adding some more flowers because I'm having a lot of fun doing that. When you compare this bucket to the rough art, it's incredibly night and day. Dave, I just got done watching Grave of the Fireflies. I still haven't seen that. I'm probably never gonna see it. Oh, Fluke is good for you. Long ago, deleted all social media apps from my phone, and I've had a much happier life. That is good. That's a good move. That's a good move right there. Yeah, I don't do a lot of social media. I mostly do Twitter, I think. Cuz my Twitter is mostly like really beautiful artwork, and that makes me happy. And really cool like game devs. Okay, there Deluxe Tech says Theropods has also not launched your save. Okay. I am not the last one yet. Although I feel like they're gonna launch before me or something. I don't know if they have a launch date, but yeah, I should take a look. Oh my gosh. Because Backbone's launched, Tangle Tower has launched, Inspector Waffles has launched, Crowns and Pawns is about to launch. Oh, Palas asks, who are some of your favorite artists to follow, pixel art or otherwise? Let me see. Let me get out my phone, and I will see who I follow. My favorite artists to follow. There's a lot of amazing pixel arts on Twitter. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see here. I will do a look. I will do a look. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, just looking at my timeline, and let's see who is being active right now. There's something fun that this is not okay. This is art related, but there is a Twitter called But with Raptors, But with Raptors, and But with Raptors is some person or I don't know a bunch of people, and they'll redo clips of movies, and instead of actors, they'll have raptors. They'll actually sometimes they'll have raptor heads. They've got one right now from Marriage Story, but with a velociraptor. I recommend that one. That's sure to brighten up anybody's day, I think. Um, we have. Let's see. I follow who else? In terms of artists. In terms of artists, Cast Pixel is an amazing, amazing, amazing pixel artist. She is fantastic. Cast Pixel, I recommend. Who else? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find like a bunch of different kind of people in terms of like art disciplines. Who else? I'll find one more and then I will stop doing this because I'm sure it's really fun watching me scroll through my Twitter on a stream. But I do want to provide one more person to follow. Bodega Cats is also really lovely. Bodega? Grindeslov, how do you pronounce bodega or bodega? You're from New York, so you should know. Bodega Cats, I love. That's great. Fantastic, very, very good value on your Twitter timeline. Frequent frequent tweets of cats in bodegas or bodegas. Okay, one more. We'll do one more. A lot of game devs, but I do want to do one that is like art related. Okay, come on. One more. Well, not a lot of pixel artists are posting right now. But I do want one more. This is taking way longer than I was expecting. I have a list of pixel artists, and I was hoping I would just check my timeline out instead. But I might have to go to one of my lists because I'm not getting a lot of like visual art stuff on right now. Okay, I'm gonna check my list out. My list. Pixel artist, okay. Another amazing pixel artist would be Chel Faust. CHEL_Faust. FAUST. Chel Faust is amazing. An amazing pixel artist. So there we go. Some. Yes, Ricardo Ukem work as well. Justin Jeffy has a love-hate with Twitter. Go there to follow cool people that end up getting yanked into awfulness. So stressful. Mastodon, go on some. I have been hearing about Mastodon, so people talking about moving over to that from Twitter, etc. Which, I'm not completely opposed to it. It's just a matter of I'm old and I don't want to learn anything new. But like these things happen all the time with social media platforms, so it's par for the course. Adam Ferguson, Davor says. Edenwith watches some pixel art on YouTube videos, primarily 1-bit art techniques. Yes, that's actually it would be really good to see, in fact. Yeah, plus, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, even when you cultivate your Twitter, the general persistent awfulness of the world. Yeah, no, it is true. And something that I will say in terms of what people do on Twitter that I don't like, and I wish people would stop doing this, is I wish people would stop signal boosting awful opinions. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a good reason to do that, but I don't like seeing it, so don't do that. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say don't do it. I'm just gonna say I don't like seeing that happen, and so I will not pay attention to what you're tweeting if you do that. That's my one thing. Not my one thing, but I will. That's what I'll say for now in terms of how I feel about Twitter. Inoue says, do you think you're going to work on the bucket much more, or is it in pretty good shape? And now the focus on the outside. Um, I might return to the bucket itself. I feel like the handle needs a bit of shadow, and I think there might need to be a cast shadow of the handle on the bucket. But for now, I feel like it's a good place right now, and I need to work on the rest of it because the rest of it's extremely underdone. So yeah, I'm not gonna be too concerned about the bucket as it is. I do want to clean some parts up though. Like there's a part here under the rim where the cyan is. It's kind of sloppy, so I do want to fix that. But yeah, just a Jeffy. Yeah, like there's some tools on Twitter that can help make it a little bit easier to handle, for sure. Fula says, I feel like you need to sneak an inside joke about the bucket in the game now, like the protag saying that's an impressive looking bucket or something. There is a bucket in the closet in on the main floor, I think, and so I could do something with that. Diovoy says the end game of the pixel art streams is to just be able to make EGA postcards for a living. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice? I mean, I do some pixel art. I do some pixel art commissions now and then. It would be awesome, to just do pixel art. Now I kind of want I I want to make these clovers look like they're irregularly distributed, but and right now they look like they're all in a row, and that really bothers me. So I'm gonna try to make this, put one down here. Yeah, I think one needs to be here. Okay, make it a little bit bigger, maybe. Hmm. Oh, thank you, Bill Kuhn, for the IGN Ron Gilbert article. I will open that up in a separate tab so I can read that later. It's really cool though that Ron Gilbert got to work with Devolver and they got to license the property out. Oops. I just closed my own chat. Great. Okay. Yes, I simply could not bring myself to take that magnificent bucket from whomever owns it. Oh, with Dave Grossman, nice. Yeah, it does seem like a dream that Ron Gilbert gets to work on this. Yeah, it's something that kind of people thought would be impossible. So it's kind of nice that it's happening. Yeah, That's definitely something I want to read. I wonder what the budget will be on it. And I genuinely wonder, how well it will do and how well it will sell. Hopefully well. I just wonder what the what the ceiling is on how well it can do. Because probably everyone who's a little bit interested in adventure games will be buying it. Hey, Matt's not a bad name. Welcome back. I hope New Monkey Island equals Guybrush on Pirates of the Caribbean. Actually, when I squint my eyes at the clover, it's almost like the top parts of the clover, they're kind of lit in such a way that you don't see the segmentation as much. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind when I draw these. So I'm just going to get rid of a few of these pixels. Squinting is a good technique. So let's do some of that. Oh, Blaholton, I'm glad you're liking the way the clovers look. Yeah, I am. When so little detail can be in something like this, what is there is really important. So I'm just trying to give this the best chance it has to read as what it should be. Bill Coon wanted there to be Monkey Island reference in Pirates of the Caribbean 1, like a simple shot of a town clock face at 10 p.m. Are they finished with making those? Are they making any more Pirates of the Caribbean movies? They've made like 5 or 6 of them, I think. Is it over? Did it definitively end, or is there like a sequel bait ending to that last one? Ooh, there's a really cool. Judge Jeffrey says there's a really cool Monkey Island reference in Uncharted 4. Ooh. Oh wow, Massimo says they are thinking of making one without Johnny Depp. I don't even know how the storylines of those movies go. Is it like a world-ending danger they're trying to prevent, or what's happening? I should read the synopses because I'm probably not going to watch all of them, but I just don't know how you make six a six movie or 5 movie series. They're introduced a knockoff character, Commodore John Robin. One of the best things about Monkey Island is how LeChuck kind of ramps up with every iteration. So the first one he's the ghost pirate LeChuck, and the second one he's the zombie pirate LeChuck, and the third one he's the demon pirate LeChuck. I really appreciate, like, they all sound good. Like, all those names sound good to me. I think it's kind of wonderful. I never played any of the 3D type ones, so I don't know what LeChuck is called in those. Does he still get the cool names? Either way, says slight spoiler in Tales of Monkey Island. There's a human LeChuck. Okay, that's pretty funny. I love how his name is whatever form he currently is in plus his name. That's great. Oh my gosh. For some reason that whole explanation of Monkey Island made me think of Weekend at Bernie's and its sequel, the aptly named Weekend at Bernie's 2. That's it. Well, that's when I saw Weekend at Bernie's, but I cannot conceive of a Weekend at Bernie's 2. Is it the same guy? What is going on? Does it happen like directly after the first one or what? Same guy? No way. But does it happen like it can't happen years later, right? It can't. It's the same corpse. Okay. Very stupid. I love sometimes stupid is the way to go. I like stupid. I like stupid humor like Zoolander, you know. But I don't know how much time has passed between those Weekend at Bernie movies. It knows what it is. Good movie for a watch party. Oh gosh. Sometimes that's what you need, you know. I really like those 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street movies. I even like the incredible Burt Wonderstone. I thought that was fantastic. Well, not fantastic, but you know, it was amusing. I really also like Logan Lucky. Although that one isn't even that stupid. That one's just fun and super relaxing. Steven Soderbergh. Um, hmm. Lucas, have a great night to you. Good luck with your homework. Good luck with the rest of your school year. Oh my gosh. I remember those times well. There's nothing better. There's nothing better than being finished with school for the year. So, good luck with it. Good luck, good luck. I liked school. I think I liked school, but I still get those anxiety dreams where it's the first day of high school and I can't read my schedule properly, or I can't find my classroom, or I can't find my locker. I don't get the dream that other people get where you show up for a test and you're not prepared. I never got that one because that was certainly not going to happen. But I do get the ones where I can't. Well, anyone who's watched me wander through the catacombs in Last Crusade, like last week, knows my sense of direction is not the best, and I think that's what my anxiety dreams play upon when I can't figure my way to my classroom. Well, if I don't mind, Mike, oh hi, good to see you. Of Bosmans, you have those too. Ah, Bilkun, the last day of school before summer, the perfect start to the adventures of Willie Beamish. Edenwaith has had nightmares where I'm back in school and I'm way behind on my homework. Ah, Blaholtz, this says, the rare times I dream about school, there's no assignment or anything or even a teacher around. Bill Coon, in college I once studied calculus 2 so much I did the problems in my dreams. In high school, if I remember getting sick and like getting fever dreams of math problems that I couldn't solve, that wasn't those were not good times. I did not like that. Oh, and you did them correctly, Bill Coon. Fantastic. Oh, cool. Fractal Mud Mike, you had a busy day today. Oh, please do lurk. Absolutely. Thanks for saying hi. Good to see you. Oh no, Pula says, I think we have a theme for your first short form adventure game, navigating your first day of high school, conquer your fear. Oh my gosh. Ice and Eataway says to Fractal Mind Mike, thank you for the subscription gift a week late, but. Well, thank you, Fractal Mind Mike, for gifting those subs. That was fantastic. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, I don't even know in terms of coming up with a game. If I was gonna come up with a game where your goal was to find your classroom, and you can't, it would be nightmarish because the game would be illogical and not make sense like the dreams would. Because first you'd have to even figure out what day it was, because that's the first problem in those dreams. And I think part of what fed into that was I went to a particular, like an enriched science and math school for a semester, and they had a rolling schedule, which meant that you weren't doing the same schedule like every day. Every Monday you didn't have the same thing. Every Tuesday you didn't have the same thing. Like those things would, like on Monday 1 week would be a certain class, Tuesday would be class B, class C, but then the next week class A would be on the Tuesday, class B would be on the Wednesday, and so forth. And so I think that also contributes to that anxiety, is because yeah, it wasn't like, oh, I know what day it is today, so now I know where I'm supposed to be. That type of a thing. Yeah, Pula said I had a block schedule at my class, so 4 classes a day rotating. Yeah, that kind of a thing. What if you suddenly found yourself back in grade school? Eating with asks. I'd worry if I suddenly woke up in 7th grade. I'd have to find out my schedule, my locker, my combo. For me, the anxiety was always high school. I never have anything younger than that anxiety school dreams. It's always high school dreams. Which are one of my most common dreams even to this day. Or sometimes it's university. Sometimes it's my university. I show up at university or college and I can't find the room, and the college is nothing like it actually looks like. Fun times. Yeah, I had a different the locker each year too, Deluxe Talks. So yeah, that's another big thing, is remembering where my locker was. And even still, I wouldn't even go to it that often because I would just carry all my books with me all the time because I couldn't be bothered to like go to my locker between classes because I didn't want to take that time. So I just carried everything with me all the time. The backpack was 33 pounds. Bill, can I have that same dream? One recurring dream you have is discovering a whole new area and several new rooms in your house. I have that exact same dream too. That's a cool one. Pula said, I took one correspondence course in college. Whenever I have dreams about school, it's the end of the semester. I completely forgot about that class. I remember fearing I forgot about it, even though that had never happened. Holy cow! Your school was 6 floors, Deluxe Talks. Oh, you had 1 year you had a locker in the basement, a homeroom on the roof. Oh my gosh. uh, Inner city, lots of stair climbing in that school. Boy, oh boy. It's probably good for you. Probably healthy. I don't think I ever attended a school that was more than 2 floors. And yeah, well, 2 floors in a basement. I don't know if that counts as 3 floors. Oh, and there was an elevator, but you needed a medical reason to use it. Oh my gosh! So people were going up and down 6 flights of stairs constantly. Wow. 6 floors. Whew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and were the floors big? I find that fascinating. I think even in like our downtown area, I don't think our schools are more than like 2 floors generally. Oh wow, the building was shaped like a letter H and it took up half a city block. So how many students in that school do you know, Deluxe Tux? My high school was about 1,300, I think, and I think that was considered a large one. Yes, was there? That's another question actually. Good day of war. I was thinking that, but it didn't occur to me to ask. Was there a narcissistic reason behind that? Like, was the guy who built the school or the school was named after did his name start with an H, or was it just like an architectural convenience? Yeah, like if I was wealthy enough to have my name put on the front of a school, I'd make it a J or maybe an M. I think I'm going to start working. Another thing that's going to help integrate these flowers into this background is to put them in the distance. Start sticking stuff in the distance here. Grade 5 to 12. 5 to 12, that's a strange breakup. Middle school had 850 students, the high school had about 400. Huh. Blautzen has gone to school shaped like a big C. Oh. Bill says that I had a vague memory of that in Doug. They moved to middle school. School was shaped like the head of the donor's daughter. Yeah, do I make the building shaped like an S to make everyone's life worse? Grade 5 to 12. The schools in at least in Ontario are usually grades 1 to 6, so that's the elementary school. 7 and 8 is like a middle school, and then 9 to 12 would be high school. So 5 to 12. Wow. Hmm. Yeah, that's a huge school for so few students. Like you, so that's about as many students as I had at my high school, but you had 6 floors, and yeah, my school was not really that big. Yeah, Pulas, you had a two that 2,400 students, and your school wasn't nearly that big. Yeah, I wonder if it just maybe the population was shrinking in that area or something. Yeah, did each grade get their own floor? That's a good question. That would be awesome. And you like so for kindergarten it'd be like the base. No, not kindergarten. Grade 5 would be like the bottom floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. So when you graduate, you guys they would like take a hot air balloon symbolically off the roof or something. That'd be really cool. Okay. Okay, so the school was pretty prestigious, magnet public school with high academic standards and a special application process. Kids from all over the school went there. That's cool. And then you have to reapply for the high school, but about half the kids did not get in or chose a closer school. Ah, so your high school experience must have been like pretty different from kids who didn't want to be there. Wow. Oh wow, Dave. Well, you guys didn't. How long did you not have hot water for? That sounds horrifying. I see, Pulse. The kids might still not want to be there. They just applied and qualified. Plenty of parents would probably force their kids to go to a school like that. Aw, that's true. That's true. But hopefully, the kind of parents that would force their kids to go to a particular high achieving school would be like take an active role, or if not take an active role, take an active interest in how their kids are doing. That could be helpful. Oh my gosh, your hot water heater fractured right in the middle of your COVID fever. We were without for about a day. Oh my gosh. Superhero wifey found a guy willing to come to do work if I stayed shut in the bedroom all day after calling like 12 people. Oh my goodness. Oh, good for her. Yeah, I don't think I'd last very long. In any time, like in terms of time travel, like I can't. I'm not. I don't want to go. Never mind. Ooh. The Deluxe Lake says I went to a school with some super geniuses. My one friend was a computer whiz who did professional development from age 12. Now he's a big shot at Cisco, and another kid, a prodigy, played with Yo-Yo Ma. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. Oh wow, a third kid, a math prodigy got famous for solving a decades-old problem. Holy cow. Yeah, Taya voices being a woman in a time that isn't the present sounds doesn't sound awesome. Sounds awful, you mean. Though the US is giving the past a run for its money. Forget the time travel. Just I'll watch like a documentary or something from the comfort of a nice couch. with a couch with, I was going to say from the comfort of a nice couch with hot water and electricity, but most couches don't come with those things, but you know what I mean. Yeah, just never mind. Prilla says, yeah, I don't know many people from our high school went on to do anything that noteworthy for the most part. Yeah, tell me more about this couch. The couch with the hot water and electricity. It's a dangerous couch. Uh, I'm trying to. I don't know if anyone like who's the most famous person to come out of my high school. I don't know. It's a good question. Hmm. I tend not to pay attention to what's going on. I don't know if we did like a high school reunion in our school, but I wasn't invited, so I feel like some milestones of time have passed. So at some point they must have had a reunion, but I don't know. Whoever is supposed to do that inviting didn't invite me. Pelosis. I think our most famous alumnus was Axel Rose, not a contemporary of mine. Your high school reunions are kind of irrelevant with social media, Pelosis. Yeah, there could be there could be a water key, an electrically heated water couch, a water lazy boy. Yeah, because like PT says, next high school reunion, everyone will be talking about the bucket girl. I don't know. It's been a while, like I said, since I've been in high school, so I feel like they must have done one. But I don't know. Like, who organizes that stuff? Maybe they didn't do them. I don't know. I should ask some of my friends if they went to a high school reunion or heard of such a thing. I certainly didn't. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at the growing patterns of the clover, and because they do tend to clump sometimes. So let's do one that's kind of shorter. That's close to that one, like there. But I don't know. I mean, even before COVID, I don't know if I would go. I guess I would, and I'm pretty sure whatever I would have gone. They didn't invite me though, so. Ah, Bill Coon knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who dated Madonna in high school. Is that true? That's that's great. I like that. I like the more know someone's removals. In the U.S., the class president is supposed to come back and organize it. Pulas. I didn't know that. That's a fascinating piece of Americana. Yeah, I mean, there is something to be said for an in-person reunion experience. Oh wow, Deluxe Tux just looked up Cello Kid. He's doing incredibly well for himself, still playing as a professional soloist. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't even know what to begin in terms of like looking up the most famous alumni from my school. I don't know. Oh wow, Dave Voice said I noticed a lot of Final Fantasy original soundtracks have gotten DMCA's from Twitter now that Nobo has posted a lot of official tracks this year. Interesting. Blahelsing went to too many schools to figure this out. Exactly, just a Jeffy. That's the beauty of this connection thing. Now we all know someone who knows someone who knows. Okay, we all know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who dated Madonna in high school. Ooh, Bell Hudson, you sure there are some famous folk who went to the same community college as you? Aha. Well, for the woman who directed Turning Red went to my college, so that might be the most famous person who went to my college. I don't know. That might not even be true. Oh, they also teach theater there. Ah, Pula says, I recently found out my dad went to high school with the current Supreme Court justice. That's cool too. That's kind of famous. Huh. That lifetime appointment thing is something else. I don't. I almost it's almost like kind of hard to imagine, right? Because you don't get to retire. You just have to like how often do you got to go to work? Like what if some of those guys and gals get up there in age. So how often do you expect to go into work when you're lifetime appointee? Yeah, lifetime appointments is sounds pretty tyrannical, Dave says. I agree. Bilkin says my brother had an acting teacher in college who played Spock's mom in Star Trek Five. Yay, that's great. Oh, Dear Voice says they can absolutely retire though they just often choose not to. Really? Oh, I thought it was like it's like like the Queen or something. Like you can't retire. You just have to die. Oh, so you can't. They just don't want to. Okay. Oh dear. Well, to be fair, I don't plan on retiring either. So I'll be self-tyrannical to myself. Pilar says, I feel like it was a better idea when the average lifespan was 60, and thus before they were likely to experience cognitive decline. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like they're supposed to like have good judgment as a justice, and so you kind of hope that you know. No, not everyone stays sharp forever. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Broken says maybe the super glorious bucket art should be the ending shot of the whole game. It will have like an end credit moment or something. Oh, Blaholtzen says, okay, so Blaholtzen went to school at the same school as Marie Fredriksson of Roxette fame. That is wonderful. Pula says you should go to panels wearing a bucket and never showing your face like the developer of the Nier series. At the very least, I could carry around one of these galvanized steel buckets instead of like a purse. I could just carry a bucket with me. Santo, there's a luchador who wears a bucket on his head. That's cool. Okay, yeah, that's helping. To kind of, we're getting that better depth now with the change of the size of the clovers. Okay, Deluxe Texas. He was active a few decades ago. He went his whole career without ever showing his face in public, not even to assistants and staff. Santo. So not to say he wore a bucket on his head. He just hid his face. Or that guy who enters emails while wearing boxing gloves. Oh, he did a bunch of movies and was a folk hero. That's really cool. Kind of reminds me of The Mandalorian, where they made this whole thing about how you never see Boba Fett's face, but then they made a whole order of people who wear that kind of armor but don't show their face. But Boba Fett was not a Mandalorian, so there's no reason he wouldn't have shown his face. Oh, there's also a guy called Buckethead. Yes, how would he type with the boxing gloves on? I miss Homestar Runner. Apparently there was a new email not that long ago. I'm going to make tiny bulleted. Yeah, I'm going to make tiny little clovers up here. It's funny because Grindeslav was working on tea tins the other day, last week for Wild West Wednesday, and he was making like a dragon on one of them, and it did look a lot like Trogdor. Because it was kind of like, it's supposed to be one of those Eastern types of serpent dragons. Oh, my camera's out of focus? Okay. Um, Thank you for letting me know. I can fix that. There's a really weird way to fix that for me, which is if I start off my Logitech, whatever this program is called, Logic Capture, even if I don't use it, it tends to like settle my camera down. So I will enable that. It's really strange. I don't know why my camera does this. I like this camera, but it just seems to spontaneously defocus. And it's supposed to be a good camera, so I don't know what's going on. One moment. Oh, okay. Deluxe says he showed his face once on TV for a brief moment as a sort of farewell to fans about a week before he passed away and was buried in his mask. Okay, so now it should kind of look better. Hopefully that is fixed. Thank you for letting me know, Bill Coon. Gah. Let's see. Put some little flowers over here by the tree. Maybe that's too small. Yeah, strangely that I know Milken. I know it did fix the focus. Although, like, it was probably you probably saw the Logic Cap start up and it said can't find camera because camera's being used by OBS. So that shouldn't have done anything, but it did. So I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, I don't know, there's no real reason for that to happen because I'm still in the same, sitting in the same spot that I was before and I'm not moving any more than I was and I don't know. All I can really say is I blame Dan because this is the webcam that Dan recommended that I get for this. Because he has one himself and he likes it and I don't think his ever defocuses, so. Maybe I'm messing up something really easy. And Nightbot has just posted again that Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator is available on the Nintendo Switch store. It has new storylines, it's got some tie-ins to Bugsnax, Among Us, and Inscription. and there is a physical edition, a premium physical edition that includes a holographic sticker and a poster that is available for pre-order that will be shipping in fall of 2022. There is also a vinyl that of the soundtrack that is a double vinyl of it's a pink and a green record, which is kind of amazing. So that's also available for pre-order. So all those links are there, and now they work apparently because nothing can work the first time around, but now they do. And if and when I do get a copy, I will show it on stream. Yes, exactly. I can't believe Dan did that to us. Yeah, I can't believe Dan, on purpose, recommended a shoddy piece of hardware. Although I will say, looking at the reviews for the hardware, it was extremely well reviewed. People love this. It is the Logitech C920, I believe. So yeah, I mean, I might have just come upon the exact same one that Dan recommended, even if he hadn't. So. Yeah, I like to blame Dan when he's not around. Speaking of, yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do next week. It might be a Dan, it might not be a Dan. Dan is a busy fellow, so we will have to see. Okay, Bill Kuhn, you have the Logitech C920 as well. Yours does not spontaneously defocus. I feel even better knowing that Bill Kuhn, you got one because I know you're really into your tech, so you wouldn't have got something that wasn't a good one. Dan, I don't know what Dan would get. Eden Wade says, I missed the first part of tonight's stream. Was there any talk of the playdate? I posted in the playdate Discord asking about fixing that thing, that mirror program, but I don't think, I'm just going to check right now. I don't think anyone got back to me about that, so I don't know. It's kind of like it's very straightforward, so I don't know why it's not working for me. Basically, you just plug in the playdate with the cable that it comes with, and then you load up this program called Mirror, which anyone can download from the Playdate site, and it just does not. It says it's not connected. So, and the thing is I know the Playdate can recognize my computer and vice versa because when I load up the Playdate simulator, it works. It totally works fine. But when I try, even if I completely restart the computer and I try using the Mirror, the software, it just does not detect anything. So. Unfortunately. So we'll see about. I want to show you guys some of the Playdate Season 1 games, but I don't know if and when I can. Eating Ways has downloaded Mirror last night, but no Playdate yet. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting my actual consumer unit for the Playdate, so hopefully that'll work. Although no one seems to think that the dev units are an issue in terms of streaming. But who knows, right? So yeah, when I get mine, anyways, I will for sure try Mirror with the consumer unit. Okay, Bill Kuhn says, I have the C920 as the backup camera for church, where I am the live videographer most of the time. Unfortunately, it does not have a wide angle and adds a huge amount of graininess and low light. So that is why it's the $100 backup camera and the $30 one is a primary. Yeah, it's very strange because the camera is pretty, it's pretty narrow. I think mine, I kind of chose it to be narrow focus. Edenway says, I think my order was in the 14,000, so I'm shooting for delivery sometime this summer. I'm supposed to be in the first group, and I know people have been receiving theirs, but I know I'm in Canada, so probably that's why I haven't got mine yet. So anyway, we'll wait and see. I would like to show you guys, because it is really neat. I think it's just a great little. I love it. I want. That's another thing. Bucket list again. Speaking of buckets, bucket list again. I want to make a Playdate game, and I know that I kind of have already because I did do recommendation dog, but I kind of just art directed that and did art for it, so I don't really count it as having made a game for it because I just kind of made the art. So I want to, after this game ships, I want to make I want to make a Playdate game. And I want to make an adventure game because that's the only kind of game I'm interested in making. Eating What It Says asks, any idea what you want to work on? I'm starting to sketch out some ideas of one smaller project I want to make on the Playdate. I want to make an adventure game, but I want to make one that uses the crank a lot. I want that definitely to be a thing that the game really takes advantage of. Not sure how yet. Maybe it won't even be a text parser game. Going on some of the leaves add so much character to the scene. Yeah, I really like the clover leaves, and I like how they create. They're so dense in this reference photo. I'm not gonna go that dense with them, but I do like them. And yeah, the grass right now is kind of just a placeholder, and I knew I didn't want to keep it that way. Playdate Pro Tag is John Herring, Dave wishes. John Herring, that sounds familiar. Yeah, exactly, Bilkin. A Playdate game where people have to start their Model T cars and get water from wells, make calls on 1800s telephones. Yeah, like soft serve ice cream. Yeah, everything exactly. Make a game like based on Uzumaki, which is that Junji Ito spiral horror manga. Some kind of spiral horror manga game. I wonder if somebody's already developing that because that's kind of amazing, and I've like a thing to see on that. Yeah, churn butter. Yeah, wax a car. I don't know. Polish a floor or buff a floor. Yeah, just maybe I don't know. Have a game where you are kind of yeah, it's kind of like visceral cleanup detail, but it's all just cleaning things that require rotary motion. Like maybe a Roomba game where you control the Roomba. You turn the crank to advance the film on a camera. That's another good one. Yeah. Um, a game where you're controlling the speed of a conveyor belt. Some kind of like a gymnastics game where you have to do like flips and stuff. Oh, safe cracking mouse method. Interesting. Yeah, oh yeah, wax on, wax off, exactly. Edenway says, funny thing, the crank reminds people of a fishing pole, but there haven't been any fishing games that I've seen yet. Yeah, that seems to be like totally a completely natural desire for people to make in terms of fishing style of a game. I guess everyone kind of thought maybe that is so obvious that no one wanted to do it, and then no one ended up doing it. I don't know. Deluxe Like says there's a pretty good adventure game about a bard called Order of the Thorn, the King's Challenge. I will write that down. Show you broken sharpening wooden pencils. Ooh, I like that. Order of the Thorn, the King's Challenge. Or some sort of like Katamari Damacy type of a game where you're rolling around places. Made by okay, Infamous Quest. Okay, they made it. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Jack in the Box. Bilkin, you've got a lot of good ones. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that exactly. Wait. I don't know. Can you even hum Pop Goes the Weasel without getting some kind of like strike against you? I'm not gonna risk it. It might be good, thinking about all these like ideas. It might be good to do like a WarioWare type of game with a bunch of different, like, cranky type of game moves. Ooh, snake in your bathroom sink. Like making sushi, maybe? I don't know. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. I have my fruit snack here, so I might do that. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10:30. I might do my snack at around 10:30, and then we'll go into Castle Brunwald for Last Crusade. Some sort of like a DJ, like record scratching kind of a thing. Can it be making gyoza? Love gyoza. Plus, I actually had gyoza tonight. They actually oh, I'm a little teapot. Thanks so much for the raid. Yay! Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we're doing art right now. For about 15 more minutes, we're gonna continue working on this piece. We're adding clover to this piece for visual interest, and then we're gonna move on to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, EGA, the adventure game. Yeah, good to see you. We're poisonous. Hiya, good to see you. Good to see you. Raid, Sarah Dawn's Designs. Welcome, 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 Retro Interocitor. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, I'm Julia Minamata. Welcome to my stream. I am making a game called The Crimson Diamond, which uses this particular color palette, so that this one actually here. 16 colors. I'm not using all. No, I'm not using all 16 colors yet in this piece. I might not get to all 16 colors, but it's a text parser adventure game, kind of like the Colonel's Bequest or Space Quest or King's Quest, those types of games. And the music is kind of also from that era too. And I've been working on some of the art for it on my streams, and sometimes music. So I'm doing everything except for the music. And when I'm working on music with Dan, the musician, he's on, and we stream together. But tonight is an art night. Lighted 111 Dark, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Happy Crimson Tuesday is what we call it here. And I'm a little teapot. You love EGA. I love it so much. King's Quest, never heard of it. A nice emoji. Yeah, and so there are a bunch of links. I do stream starting at 8 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday, and there is a demo for my game available on Steam and on itch.io. And yeah, I've got Twitter and YouTube where I put all my videos when I'm finished streaming. All that, all the good stuff. It's all the quest. Hold on one second. My I don't have notifications on here, and my thing is not showing me. Let me go to Big Julia View. Oh wow! Also, this looks terrible. I gotta fix this. Stream information. Oh no, Retro Intersider. Thank you for following me. Sarah Dawn Designs, thank you for following me. I gotta fix my chroma key. This looks ridiculous. Oop. Okay. I'm so sorry that you guys had to look at that. That was terrible. Why is it so not good? Do I have to turn up my light? Okay, that's not as bad. Okay. So sorry. Okay. Back to bucket. Oh, thank you. Okay, so the alerts are wonky. It's a known bug. It's a known issue. Yeah, King's Quest 3 and King's Quest 6 are Princess Quest. King's Quest 4 is Princess Quest. Yeah, and Nightbot also had, I worked on Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, and there is a Nintendo Switch version out now, and also a physical version that is available for pre-order on Serenity Forge. So it's lots of fun stuff. But we're up to bucket. We're up to bucket for another 12 minutes, and then we're gonna do Let's Play stuff. And oh, thank you. Hold on. My notifications. 1 pint too many. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh no, and also my captions are wonky too. Everything's breaking. I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay. Of course, also Peasant's Quest. Yes. Back to bucket. I feel like these ones are too tall, maybe. So this art that I'm working on right now is me kind of slowly upgrading the introductory sequence art that's in the demo right now, and it looks very rough. It's extremely MS Painty looking, where it looks like an afterthought. So I'm slowly going through all those screens, and eventually they will look. I'm not going to say they're going to look like this bucket, but they will at least look better than they presently do. The chroma strokers are real. 1 pint too many. You know all about it. I feel like there must be some tips or something to do it better, because everyone else seems to do it better than me. Bilkin, your third your third homestar runner reference of the night. Yes, I'm so sad for Peasant's Quest. I did play it back in the day, and I loved it. Oh wow. Someone is making the Apple II port for Peasant's Quest. Nice. There was a shirt at one point that said "Welcome to Boiling Lake," and I did want it. I never got it. Missed opportunity. I feel like these are too orderly. It's bugging me. There. Scalding Lake, Falcon says yes. I'm a little too peasant. I prefer thy dungeon man. Graphics smack is forsooth. Oh, okay, 1 pint too many. For me, it's the color temperature. Okay, gotcha. Sarah Dawn's Designs, thank you for being here. Thank you for rating. Have a great night or great day. Whatever your time zone is, have a great whatever the time is. Yes. Take care. One moment. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're slowly getting somewhere here. Trying to just. Oh, this one's too small now. Make that bigger. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh wow, Bill could never uninstall Adobe Flash. Peasant's Quest works fine for me in up-to-date Firefox. Oh, nice. Tried it just now? Aw. I still have Flash, but I don't have it installed on this machine. I did love Flash. It was fantastic. One of my first illustration portfolios was made in Flash because they taught us how to use Flash in school. Wow, did I? I think I maybe too aggressively sized these down. I think I too aggressively sized those down. Loken says, "Look, Knight. He looks way cooler than you." I love it. I mean, you're making me want to play it again. I need to. I'm just gonna size these up, even though it's gonna look bad. Oh, it always looks bad. Text parser is so fun. Is the the text parser in Peasant's Quest is the 2-word style, I think. You can't get G Flask is how I feel about the C++ compiler. Aw. Why? Oh, it always looks bad. It always looks so bad when I try to resize something. It's alright. Did I move something over? Why is there black over here? Wait, okay, there isn't. Okay. I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh. Ah, Grizzly PT says, have you seen Phoenix Tales? I like the idea because it seems like Quest for Glory, but wish it was better. I have not heard of Phoenix Tales. I will also write this down on my piece of paper. Phoenix Tales. Is that a recent release, Gusek PT? So it's kind of like the Quest for Glory stuff in terms of like gameplay. I do really like that system. That the adventure game role playing hybrid. It's on Steam from 2019. Oh, okay. Phoenix Tales. I will have to look that up. Hmm. Oh wow, Davor. He says, speaking of Quest for Glory stuff, starting on a text parser for Power Quest. I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Good luck, Davor. Good luck. That's amazing. I love seeing people make tools for people to make adventure games easier. Ah, Davor says, yeah, if you've noticed there's any functionality that you think AGS is missing, you're all ears. hmm. I'll have to think about that. Usually, when there's something I can't do in Adventure Game Studio, I just assume it's because, um, I just it's the problem is me because I'm not really much of a programmer and there isn't anything so far that I can think of, just off the top of my head, where there's been something I can't do because the program limitations for the parser. I see. The text parser that is built into Adventure Game Studio is actually really good. I'm kind of surprised that people don't use it more often because it's I don't know if it's very easy to use it, but it's pretty good. I have no complaints. There are some limitations in Adventure Game Studio. There is one I did come upon. Oh yeah, in terms of there's for some reason, like in Grunislav said this and verified as much, that you can only have 50 save games in Adventure Game Studio, which is like not even a big deal because 50 is a lot of save games. But yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. That's the first thing that comes to my mind in terms of stuff I've encountered. Actually, one thing I might want to do is have better logging. Yeah, there another thing actually, come to think of it, is when you fix something, like when you add a variable or something, I don't know if this is true for, um, if this is true for other things, but when you add a new variable or something, or new global variable, new sound or something, I don't know if a new sound actually, but new global variable or function, like the whole game doesn't, you like the save games stop working, and that kind of sucks. But it is 10:30. Hopefully, okay. Yes, good. It is 10:30. Yeah, we're gonna move into Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. But before we do that, I'm gonna mute my mic, and I'm gonna first of all I will mute my mic and I will put on the trailer for people, for anyone who's new to stream, and I will try to eat as much as I can in a minute. And after that, after that, I will put back on the screen that shows the physical edition of Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator until I'm finished my snack, and then we will proceed to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure. Let's do that.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist, assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okay. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so I'm just gonna catch up on chat real quick. So Dave Voice says someone explained to me that the save game corruption in AGS Adventure Game Studio is because the game saves store how far you are through every on-screen animation and maybe sound. And when those lengths change, it kind of might be referencing null pointers if you use the same data. Okay. Wilson says Google tells me when you eat too fast, you swallow more air, which can cause bloating and gas. Slowing down to properly chew your food helps break down larger particles of food into smaller ones, aiding digestion. Yes. Yes, definitely don't stuff your face. Very important. Also, it's safer to chew carefully. People choke to death every year, and it's not a joke. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Bill Kuhn, for the confusion. I should put up some text that says mic muted for eating. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly show the oh oh that's not working. Let's turn off that for a second. Oh no. Where's me? Where's me? Where's me? Okay, filter. Okay. This is the current progress on this guy. It's getting there. Like I said, I'm not crazy about the colors for the light gray that's here. That's too dark, but the one that's above it is too light. So I need something between those two colors. So this one can't get finished. This one I'm happy with the color. This one I am happy with the color. This one I think is the one I'm also happy with. But yeah, this one is going to require some additional exploration. So that's that. I mentioned that I was going to show that, and so here we are. Yeah, he's a Terminator. Okay. I wonder if you could connect a text-to-speech program to the auto captioner. Ah, yeah, maybe. Okay. Not a not a bad idea. Okay, so we're gonna move. We're gonna move into. Why does this stop working? Okay, I don't know how often people use the captioner, or read it when I'm streaming the game, but we're gonna move on to the game. And it is this one. All set. Oh, whoops. All set to go. Here we go. Okay. Into the indie verse. And yeah, please let me know if the captions stop at any point. Hopefully I can just make it work again if I need to. Alt enter? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Load. Castle Wolfenstein latest. Bill Kuhn, have a wonderful night. Yeah, I know you want to play this on your own, which is totally cool. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here and being a great person in chat, as usual. Oh, I gotta actually one thing I have to do. Hold on. One thing I have to do is I have to turn down the music in this game. For some reason, it's really loud, so I'm gonna do that. There's not a lot of music anyway. You're not gonna be missing too much. But here we are. We found our way into this room. Although we can't look at the Zeppelin, which is kind of a shame. But look at these, look how wonderful this is. This is, of course, EGA, so the same color palette that I'm using. Oh, we can look at that suit of armor. What is suit of armor? Walk to suit of armor. Look at suit of armor. Pretty good shape, late 10th century. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, we can't look at the fire poker stuff. Statue, okay. Look statue. Something strange around its belly. Around its belly. Okay, so probably push. Oh, so that does happen. Just like in the movie. Oh, cool. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Can I go back that way? Doesn't seem, okay, push. Okay, so I'm gonna just load it because I don't want to be back out here. And that is the part of the gorgeous sound effects. That is supposed to be thunder and lightning, I'm assuming. Oh, you thought the Zeppelin was a coffin. Oh, you thought they were dead. Okay, yeah. So you thought that was a coffin full of dead Nazis. No, no, it's just a Zeppelin, but we can't look at it. But I'm assuming it's a Zeppelin. Like who am I to say, right? But I get the impression that it's a Zeppelin. Oh, okay. So this is just a way out, it seems. Okay, nothing else looks like I can touch it. I'm a little teapot. This I don't know what I'm using right now for the audio for this. Actually, that's a good question. I actually don't know. Yes, this. Did you guys know that the famous Goodyear blimp is a Zeppelin and not a blimp? I did not know that, Blaholtzen. Yeah, I'm a little but this I'm using DOSBox to play this right now, and I don't know what the audio settings are. But this, it's a nice look. This is a nice looking room. I mean, like, of course, there's some issues I have with it, but I think overall it's a nice room. Okay. Wandering in Grunwald. Yeah, right now it's kind of just exploring. I'm not expecting really to not really like try not with a goal in mind right now because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to just retrace my steps at some point. Oh, that's a bit of a bizarre. Walk to door. Okay. Probably ad lib. He didn't specify. Sets the setup. Not a big deal. Just curious. Can I go into all these rooms? Oh my goodness! Look at this. This is great. Okay, look. There's like a towel. So your servant uniform. Do we get to dress up? Gray uniform. Okay, there's a bunch of uniforms. Okay. 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 Look. Look at servant uniform. Servant uniform. Okay. It's just my size. Okay. What about the gray one? It's an officer's uniform. Just my size? Just my size. Okay. So I'm gonna. I save a lot, but I will save it here because I gotta pick a uniform. Gray or brown. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna play a servant because then I think servants less is expected of them in terms of like command. Oh, oh my. Oh, look at this. Wow. I love the fact that he's got different outfits he can wear. That's very, 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 very appealing. Okay. Cool. Oh no. You you weren't wearing that the last time I saw you? Excuse me? Oh. No. Can I how do I do this? How do I load from here? Okay, so these do something. Oh my god. I can't even load it from here. I'm just keep I'm gonna keep punching him in the groin. It seems to be good. It seems to work really well. Okay, oh yes, the guards do remember your face and get concerned. If if they see you in disguise, well, fine. I don't want to do that then. I don't want to. I like how Fates has a sucker punch option. Good for us adventure players who don't do arcade. Exactly. Oh, one pint too many. Do you remember this? Do you have memories? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So fine. I'm not gonna wear that then. Fine. That's kind of amazing though. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. It's a stormy night out there. Oh man. Ooh. Oh, is this like in that movie? This window hasn't been opened in centuries. I can't budget. Use whip on window. Okay, I don't think I have anything. I actually don't have anything to break a window with. That's fine. Oh, so this is just, okay, dead end. I love all the different walking indies we have. So this way is what? Okay, okay, yeah, I know we went this way before and I completely forgot. It's fine. Okay, and we did go through that door. Oh, why halt? You in that leather jacket. Oh, this guy is different. It's nice that they have different guys for this. Okay, I'm a little too It's not that the disguises are useless, just the guards are very slightly smarter than the average adventure NPC. Oh, you did not. You recently did a playthrough of Fallout 1 and 2, and your preferred tactic ended up being groin shots. Gotcha. You know what? It's effective. And Blahalton says, how many different angles and sizes of indie do we have so far? We have this indie. We have Piazza indie. We have Catacombs indie. We have 15 pixels high indie. We have Ultima 6 indie, who is the guy we see wandering around in the castle corridors. That's at least 5 different kinds of indies, and I think they're all different. Okay. I think we didn't. What worked last time? Does the same thing work for all of them? Let's try something different. Okay, upstairs. Gotcha. I'm Dietrich's successor. Never heard of him. I like how belligerent this guy is. Oh no, I don't want to. Maybe I'll try to give him Mein Kampf. Nazis like Mein Kampf. I put the fighting on easiest. Yay! I don't want to do that though. Okay, each guard has a unique. Oh, found 15 mark. Well, I'm not like gonna grind the guards for money. I'm gonna load. I'm gonna load the game. I don't want to kill people, or whatever just happened. But I can't load here. This might be the same as Catacombs Indie. This is really great. I really like this though. Okay, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight him. Oh, okay. Well, one finds too many. So I never got a chance to play Lucas games back in the day, barring Maniac Mansion, but it seems like a good time. I'm having fun with this. I'm having quite a bit of fun with it. Although apparently this gets tricky. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this is our guy, our belligerent guy. I like it, and it's EGA. I love this palette too, so that's part of the reason I picked this, and part of the reason I think I'm enjoying it as much as I am is that I love the color palette. Give him Mind Punch. Yeah, totally morally justified when you can punch Nazis. They're like a pretty easy enemy. Trial and error to figure out. Okay. 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 It's possible to pacifist run in the castle, but not easy. Okay. So let's. This worked last time. Let's try selling. Okay. Let's try this one. Have a message for the colonel. Who are you? What is this message? Good for you. I'm glad you asked. This guy talked about jackets. So this one might be the jackets tree. I didn't even read what he said. That's not standard procedure. Neither is this. Oh no. Where's the which number is groin? Okay. 3. 3? Oh. Okay. This guy talks about jackets, so this one might be the jackets tree. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to fight them. And it's not because I have a moral objection to fighting or anything. It's just I don't want there to be any like alarm bells ringing about this. I like the little thumps. Yeah, absolutely. So we know we okay. Let's try leather jackets because we know he's here. You and the leather jacket. What are you doing? Okay, so yeah, fine. I'm selling them. Who let you in? Oh wow, how much are the jackets? So we know he has 15 marks on them, on him. I think if we say 2 marks, it would be too cheap, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, why not? Really? Yay! People have also got good at the fighting minigame to the point of beating enemies intended to be unbeatable because of course they have. It's such a soft sound. Yeah, I like it. Sounds like a knocking. Makes you want to make something that has also very understated punching sounds. Um, I will say this in terms of developer update and a new feature I programmed into the game that will be available in whenever I release a new demo version. There is now knocking. You can now knock on doors in the Crimson Diamond. Like not in the current version that's on Steam right now, but the current working version I have going. But the sound I made is very not good. It sounds too like heavy, but I'm just leaving it for now. Maybe Dan will help me with that, or he can get something from his bank of sounds. But you can now knock on doors, but you can't knock on them from the inside of a room because I just like she says, why would I do that? But you can knock on the outside of doors now, so that's a thing. You better not run into the same guy without a jacket. So okay, upstairs, Brunwald. Okay. So what is this room? Is there anything in this room? And just a fine carpet. Okay, let's try this window. Maybe this window opens. I can't budget again. We have money. I love it. Yeah, it is polite to knock. Like before, it said no, knocking wouldn't help, but now, yeah, now you can knock. There may or may not be parts in the game where knocking is a thing you can do and you will get a response. But anyway, um, ooh, chest. I'm just gonna save this in the upstairs that I had before because we didn't do anything new. Yeah, I think if it's well within Nancy's character to knock, so I felt not bad about including that. So look at it first, I guess. I do wish that these games would give us more text description. Oh wow, so we're getting money. This is great. And it's not stealing if it's from Nazis. So that's a thing. I'm gonna save. I'm getting rich over here. Save. Okay. In this room, you're right, Blahholz. In this room is great. Mausmas is at 4 colors. It's dark gray, light gray, black, and brown. It's 4 colors. Lovely, lovely. Like Indy does. Maybe this is a thing where if a Nazi comes in, he can just stand against this wall. But yeah, I love it. I love it. You're not allowed up here. Oh, well, I might go back the way I came. Oh, now I'm on the other side. Uh-oh. How do I... Okay, so that's a retreat. Where's the groin punch? Where's the groin punch? How come nothing's working again anymore? How come none of my... Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there we go. I got a punch going. Oh no, I died. Do you die? Oh. After recovering consciousness, our hero Indiana Jones was forced to polish Hitler's ancient artifacts for the rest of Hitler's life. It says Hitler's people were successfully located the Holy Grail. This was a very long time. Yeah, there's not a lot of descriptive text stuff on the little teapot, is there? It always comes back to groin punches. Okay, so what do you want me to do now? That's pretty grim. So you're polishing Hitler's artifacts for eternity. Well, I guess until you die. Okay, so we're actually not gonna go that way. We're gonna go back the way we came. But I think it's probably inevitable that we should come across a Nazi who won't be pacified. And they said you couldn't die in a LucasArts adventure game. Does Hitler die if he gets the Grail? No, I guess. Yeah, Kimabichi. Yeah, there is such thing as a death here. A halt. I don't want to halt. What if I just go into this room? Oh, so he didn't follow me. Hey, there's Elsa across the way. What's she doing with all those Nazis? Okay, cool. I'm gonna save it here because that Nazi has a very bad memory. So more upstairs. Yeah, it's a look like it. So you can definitely die in this. That's the first time I've died. I technically didn't even die because oh my god, I don't understand. Like sometimes I press a button and he backs up, and sometimes yeah, he didn't. Even though Indy didn't technically die, like he lives the rest of his life polishing Hitler's artifacts. I don't know which button does what. I'm just pressing. I'm using the number row crossless. I don't have a numpad. Yeah, I'm gonna Oh wait, I already just went that way. Okay, so maybe this. And I just wish I could 147 is punch left. 1. Oh, there's the old groin punch. There we go. And the fight is made for the numpad. Okay. That's fine. I'm actually not gonna go out that way. I'm gonna go back out the way I came. And there's other doors here, right? So I can just go through this door. 3 was groin punch when facing right. Okay. Oh, so they totally changed. Okay. Okay. So let me just write something down real quick. So 1, 4, 7. Okay. 147 is move, punch, left. 3, 6, 9 is move, punch, right. Oh my gosh, it's like Street Fighter over here. What? 1, 2, 3 is low, punch, guard. 4, 5, 6 mid, punch, guard. 7, 8, 9 high, punch. Basically imagine a numpad in the direction of the button you want to do. Oh my gosh, I don't have an imagination. I don't have an imagination. Oh yeah, I was going to save it here, because this is another new room. Save. What's this 51 episode 62 series? Yeah, I will have to do something about the fighting. Probably. It makes more sense looking at it. It's gonna be rough fighting. Oh my gosh. Ooh, there's another window. I'm gonna try to open every window. Maybe this one. Do it! Open. Whatever. Fantasia? I don't know. Probably not. I'm just lazy, I think. I'm intellectually lazy. Huh. None of these windows? I'm gonna save this because this is also a new room. If I really tried hard, I could probably envision a number pad in my head, but lazy. The series was a floppy disk you have had have inserted. Series scores all the playthroughs combined, all things you ever did. Oh. A crash list is also on the second floor. Indie clothes is going to get flagged. Did you find any sort of disguise that might help? Yes, and we found clothes in the other room. Downstairs. Okay, gotcha. Okay. No, I'm not going to stop. Bring here. Oh, more money. This is weird. So, are you saying that, can I pick up a costume without wearing it? I didn't even try that. Oh, so there is okay, there is a uniform. So you're saying I should put on this uniform? Okay, save. If I have a calculator, I don't have a calculator here. Put on uniform. Okay, so so this is a good idea? Okay, it might let you talk to the guards instead of straight up punching you. Okay, that's a good enough reason for me. Cool. It's too small. Oh my god, really? Indy. Gosh darn it. Okay, so I can talk to this guy. He doesn't want the Mein Kampf. Does he give it back to me at least? Okay, yes. Uniform. Yeah, there was, okay, there definitely was there was a uniform. I guess I should have tried picking it up. I did have it. Yeah, I'll pick it up then. Okay, I will pick it up. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yes. Okay, I will load it at the uniform stuff, at the uniform place. This strategy has limits? No, 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 I want to just load. Let me load. Okay. We're gonna load at gray or brown. That's where we had the opportunity. Okay, so pick up this. Can I just pick up this servant uniform? Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I just picked them up. Okay, I'll pick them up. It's locked into the clothes rack. Okay, so we do have the servant uniform, which is fine. Okay, so that's good. Okay. Groin punch forever. I find it hard to believe that did Indy not ever administer a groin punch in any of the movies? It's a real shame if he hadn't. So this is the guy who likes me. Okay, this is where the... Oh, this is... Oh yeah, it's just a window that can't open. Okay. I like how this guy is like totally fine with us now. Okay, so that's where we were, and I told you I have a bad sense of direction. Okay. We went in this one. Yes, that's the Zeppelin coffin. Now, oh yeah, so we have to go up here, and then we have the other dude we have to talk to, and we get 15 marks, because we know he's got 15 marks on him. Word of warning, if a guard saw you in one outfit, then sees you in another, they'll flag you. Okay, so yeah, this guy, yeah, we already know how to get past this guy. Yeah, I won't find too many. It is, of course, the most appropriate place to punch Nazis. 100%. Yay! Great. Okay, so yeah, we've got that guy, like, totally figured out. Okay, so I'm gonna just go duck in here. I'll save my game, because now we're upstairs with the costume. So that's good. Okay. So I guess put on. So cute. Aw, like a little uniformed walking sprite. Get the money that's in here. 50 marks. Do we ever? I'm not gonna. Don't answer this, but I'm wondering if you actually need to buy anything in this game. Maybe they're just points. And what might you be looking for? Okay. Ooh. Kitchen would be downstairs, so we don't want that. I had to borrow this uniform from Klaus. Oh my god. Oh. It keeps working, I don't know. Ooh, oh, dog's playing poker tapestry. Okay. I don't wanna hit them. And it's not because I don't want to hit Nazis. I don't want there to be blowback. Oh, I thought it. Wait a second. Did I not load the right place? What's happening? What happened? I'm lost. What happened? I thought I already went upstairs. I just didn't save it? What happened? The knocking sounded even funnier when you consider it's coming from punching someone in the nuts. What? Oh, wait. I got turned around. I'm cool. I'm cool. This is upstairs. Okay. And I came from there. Okay, let's do this. Well, I can just kind of avoid him a little bit. You looked up the solution, Karasalash? I'm not going to quite look at the solution yet. I'm trying to figure out a bit on my own, but I don't know. People say this part is painful, so I should probably just read what you said. You need the painting item to get past him in the servant clothes, but Indy's clothes can get past him. Hmm. There were some options here where I feel like I could have beaten this guy. Um. Upstairs in uniform. I'd like to think I could outsmart that Nazi. Yeah, this guy. With the errand, nature of the errand. Uh, okay, so that wasn't right, but I feel like I can get this done. Yeah, I tend not to ask for solutions, but like I don't have it. It's not like on my channel right now, so I can understand what people want to offer, and the natural inclination is to help, which I totally don't mind. But I'm gonna try to figure this out kind of on my own until I get sick of it, which can happen at any moment. Ugh. I feel like that guy we can trick though. Load. Load. Oh yeah, garage slash. Like I said, like this, there's no worries because for my other playthroughs I had like a little thing that says don't please don't give hints and stuff, but I took it off because when I was reorganizing the screen. So let's see. I feel like we were getting somewhere with this line of reasoning. Boots. Second floor. Oh man, come on, just give it to me. Oh jeez. Ugh. Grr. Well, you know what? We're allowed a few of these punchy victories, I think. It seems like that's the general impression I'm getting. So I might, if the shoe polish thing doesn't work, then I might just punchy punch this guy. Errand. Hmm. What a waste, no treasure. Yeah, like he should have something in his pockets. Oh no. Okay, you can get away with one or two. Okay, so I'm gonna get away with one. I just, how much more of the castle could there possibly be? I'll just have it as a different save. Okay, well yeah, I'll save it when I get to the dog playing poker room. Because we killed that man, right? Like I don't know what we did with the body, but okay, one save. Um. Uh-oh, water. Okay, so we're gonna say punched one Nazi in groin to death. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna just leave it. Like, we're gonna let that one lie. I. What is candelabra? Table. What is table? What is painting? Okay, so. Look table. Hopefully this will, like, have a thing attached to it. 14th century Georgian Lucasian. Thank you. Dogs playing cards and Nazi. Dogs playing poker. Dad once bought a copy of this at a flea market. Push. Pull. Push. Better not. It's obviously available. What? What is? Table. What is painting? Nothing else in this room? Can we pick this up? No. What? Why would I need to be? Why should this table be look-atable if I can't do anything with it? Pull. Whatever. Okay. Door. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at the George Seurat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's fantastic. Okay. I'm glad we got here. Dr. Fred and Nurse Edna on wedding day just before leaving for America. That's great. That's great. That's great. German country house. Oh my gosh. Edouard Manet's The Fifer. Okay. This is great. Like, the fact that this is EGA, I'm like so tickled pink right now. Oh my gosh. This is so impressive. Der Gambelhunden. That's your German. That's for poker dogs. This is yes. This is great. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look how happy. Oh my god. See, this only really works for me in EGA. Like, I'm so glad I'm playing the EGA version. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta save it. The best thing I've ever seen. Okay, best thing. So. Okay. You know what I mean. But wait, there's more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just gotta look at this. Look painting. Sunday in the Park by George Seurat. I know I didn't spell it right, but it's because of the lag. Look. Painting. What's this? Couple monsters from a cheap science fiction comic. I don't recognize them. Look. Painting. Castle Brunwald. Sweet. This is beautiful. Oh, this is from Maniac Mansion as well. So not only do we have Edna and thing. Maybe there's a plaque. Yeah, I can see there's a plaque. Okay. Plaque and statue. Si trouve envoyé le Louvre. Oh, too fast. Indeed. Post pay. Okay. Look. It's a mountain in the Swiss Alps. Okay. I know this one. Seashore Boy. Mark Ferrari. Yay. Okay. And this is great. Paint by number Mona Lisa. I don't think Leonardo. This is great. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else? Can I look this? Oh, that is the large painting. Yeah. Okay. Painting. Love it. This, of course, this boxes area reminds me so much of The warehouse at the end of Raiders. I found Return to the Louvre. It's the beach in Loom. Okay, so that's the beach in Loom. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is lovely. Yeah. Yeah, and Edith, yeah, that's the statue from Maniac Mansion. And then we've got Edna. We've got Edna's wedding. Ned and what is his name again? Ed and Edna's wedding thing here too. Is there any reason for this room to exist? So this was Ed and Edna before leaving for America. This is just here just for fun? That's awesome. I love that room. That was totally worth it. Oh, there is a reason for this room to exist besides enjoying the EGA glory. Oh. What's Indie Wear by Lucas? What is this? It's my leather jacket and fedora. Okay, that's funny. Oh, so there is a reason for that room? Oh, man. I can't think of what it is. But anyway, that's okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna just do the systematic way of doing this. I'm not gonna. Okay, so that's that. There's this one. Okay, I lied. Did I go through here? Oh. Oh. Okay, so fine, I will go through that walk down this area. Oh. Oh, okay. Why am I... Oh. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so we're not gonna go down there. We're just going to... So we know nothing else is in any of those rooms, and we already looted all, like, the money. So we're just gonna turn the corner of this hallway. Does my health regenerate over time? What's going on? Oh, wait, so this is the room where the Nazi was. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so he's going to take the little uniform. Okay, sure. So that's good. Okay. Okay, so here's a new area. I'm sure there's a new Nazi. Oh, there's not a new Nazi. Yes, there's a new Nazi. Yeah. Oh. Cool. It's another maze. No, 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 no. Is he faster than me or can I just beat him? Oh. I'm gonna die. I don't have the juice. Does our health regenerate at any point? There's too many Nazis in this castle. Oh, this door's locked. Cool. Okay. Oh, come on. No, health does not regenerate. Only one health pack. Can we bribe him? One errand for 1 year. This part of the game is challenging. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna like I don't have enough. I I can't punch him enough in the groin to make this work. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Um. Okay, one more thing, and then I'm gonna call it a night. But I just want to So we know that that door holds a Nazi, so we're not gonna go there. We're gonna run over this way. Okay, so we know that door has a lock on it. So this door, is this door locked? Does this door have Nazi? Cool. It's a restricted area, no servants allowed. Cool. I'll show you your... Oh. Oh, Indy. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Um... Yeah. That's a bit of a pickle. And, oh, it looks like our captions are frozen again. Oh, dear. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I might... I don't know if this is something I can do. Maybe I'll try to bribe the other guard with all the money we have. Yeah, this is I might have to replay some of this Casa Brunwald so I'm not like dead on the first punch or something. 'Cause I don't know. I'm not gonna learn how to fight, that's for sure. But yeah, some we'll figure something out. I might read up on it or something. Um but it is 11:30. I'm gonna call it a night. But I think we got a lot of good work done on bucket, on the clovers that are surrounding the bucket. Um, and one more time, I'm gonna quickly da, 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 show, where is it? I'm gonna quickly show this stuff. Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. The Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator came out on Switch, and there will be a physical release. There is a pre-order at Serenity Forge that will be shipping in fall of 2022. There is vinyls as well. That's a separate pre-order. And yeah, if you like the game or want to play it on Switch, this is as good a time as any. There are new storylines and some tie-ins with Inscription and Among Us and Bug Snacks. Yes, all those things. And so there's that. Next week, well, I don't know what it will be, but it will be a stream. Hold on, let me check. Let me check my own personal Grail diary, which I do have. Let's see. Next week, next week will be something. It will be an art stream, a music stream. Something will happen. If it's an art stream, we'll play more of Indie, where we seem to be trapped in Castle Brunwald, possibly in an unwinnable situation because I've given Indie the most glassy of jaws at this point, so I might need to fix that. Oh, Gomon-sama, thank you for being here. Oh, you ended up replaying the castle as well, Edenwaith. Yeah, I have. Yeah, Edenwaith. I've got some save games directly from the start of the castle, so that's not going to be a problem. Edenwaith, have a good night. Crosslash, have a good night. Uh, yeah, I've given him the glassiest of glass jaws. He's a one-hit indie now. He's done. I'm so sorry, Harrison Ford, or I'm so sorry, Indie. Next week, I'll see you guys again. Thank you for coming. I keep forgetting to mention this, and I should, but I don't ever. But I do have a Patreon. That's something else that I have. There's only one perk available for people right now. I need to re-figure that out. But there's a holiday card that happens over the holiday season for the $5 tier patrons. But support there is super helpful. And I'm trying to figure out other benefits. I will be including putting people in the credits, but that's not. I haven't even put that down as a benefit yet. So uh, it's a work in progress. There's a lot going on. But thank you for coming. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We have to just find someone to raid now. Well, Halton, take care as well. Thank you for being here. Have a great week. We're gonna find someone. We're gonna find someone to raid. So let me do that. Okay. Anyone suggesting anything? I take suggestions. But I will try to find someone. Davor, good night. Good to see you again, of course. Who do we have on? Taco is playing something cool. Okay, what's Taco playing? Retro, what's Taco playing? Robot Spacer, Gabriel Knight 3. Very good, very good. Oh, is playing Twisted from 1997. Let's take a look. Oh, sorry, I've got an ad right now. So 30 seconds of me filling time before this ad comes out. But let me just see who else is doing what. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to change my tag to indie again. Anything I can do wrong, I will do wrong. Repeatedly. Okay, the Renaissance is doing Space Quest 5. Ooh, Tonda Gasa's playing Gunpuru. Gunman's... Oh. This looks awesome. This looks familiar. Does this look familiar to me? Okay, that looks really cool. Okay, we might just have to raid Taco because this game looks really cool. It's like 1-bit Apple II adventure game looking thing. Oh my goodness. It's got all the dithering. Everything is dithered. Everything is dithered. Okay, we're gonna raid Taco Adventure. Raid. The raid message will be Crimson Raiders love dithering and one 1-bit rules. He seems to be struggling. Uh-oh. Something encouraging as raid match. Okay, Crimson Diamond loves dithering. This game looks cool. Thanks for sharing it. Okay, so it's gonna be raid message is gonna be Crimson Raiders love dithering and 1-bit rules. This game looks cool. For thanks for sharing it. Oh, okay. Blauhutson got some friends who are doing paint points. It won't be live much longer. Yeah, so that's going to be our thing, and I would hope to give him a little bit of encouragement because it's so cool to see games like this. And I never had an Apple at home, so I never played stuff like this. So this is really cool. Okay, so that's going to be our raid message. We're going to raid Taco Adventure. Raid Taco Adventure. Taco Adventure, Taco Adventure, Taco Adventure. Does that work? Did that do a thing? Yes, that did a thing. I'll see you there. I'm gonna sign off in a bit. The tiredness. You guys helped me through the tiredness. It is coming back a little bit. I might take a bit of an early night tonight. I'm feeling it, but it was really cool to just hang out. We got some good work done. Maybe I'm feeling tired on Indy's behalf because he got punched a lot tonight. I'm so sorry. But we will overcome. We will overcome. This game is really pretty. I want to do more 1-bit. I think that's another reason why we're raiding Taco tonight is I want to do more 1-bit graphics. The Playdate is awesome. I want to make a 1-bit adventure game on Playdate that cranks a lot. Lots of cranking. Lots and lots of cranking. Oh no, Mummy just crumbled into dust for him. Alright. Think we're good? Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you over there. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday again. We'll see you later. We'll see you again soon. Bye. Woo! Rating.